Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more Crash Team Racing for the final time, shall we say? So, lads, this is going to be our final episode of Crash Team Racing. Then the game is absolutely 101% completed. So there's literally nothing else to do in the story mode after we've gotten these last two platinum relics. Right now we're going to be getting. Of course, I'm going to get them in platinum to complete it all off. Why not? Like I say, welcome to the final episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough with me, and I hope I've helped you out getting some of the platinum relics what you may have been stuck on. Part 14. This is now final episode. In the last episode, we got all of the coloured gems on the races. So I hope you did enjoy that last episode, guys. I'll put the legacy music on for you, and I'll just literally let you enjoy listen to the old music while I was racing through every single level, pretty much. That's what was all about them coloured gems. Also, I played as Ripperoo for the first one, Papu Papu on the second one, Komodo Joe on the third one, Pinstripe Potteroo on the fourth, and of course Fate Crash for the last purple gem. I kind of picked them characters on purpose because in the old CTR game, you actually every single one of those, each one of those gems you did unlock, you unlock that specific character as well once you've beaten that coloured gem. So I thought, why not? It'd be kind of a cool little Easter egg to do to show you what you actually do unlock once you've beaten the cooked gems for that specific colour. So really almost like an hour long that took me to do. So, it was a long video. So I know only spoke like pretty much at the beginning of the video, and pretty much left you guys to enjoy the rest of it, watching me racing through the rest of the tracks. But yeah, like I say, this one's going to be a pretty longish episode as well. It's going to be about 35 minutes long. Bearing in mind there's going to be about 20 minutes of credits again. If you want to sit through those, guys, that's entirely up to you. I am going to be talking throughout that anyway, so after I've beaten the game, I am going to be talking while the credits are rolling. Same as the other part to go when I beat Oxide. Basically, it tells you a bit of a background of each of the characters, what they done after they won the World Cup and beat Oxide in their own rights as such. But yeah, like I say, the first one, what we've got left now is just basically there's only two relics. These are the last two relics in the game: Slide Coliseum. And then the next one we're going to be doing now is Turbo Track, and that will be our final relic. And then once we've done that, then we can race Oxide for the final time and actually fully beat him. So he sends his ass back all the way back to Gasmoxia, where he's coming from. You know what I mean? So yeah, pretty fun track, Turbo Track, as the pretty name is self-explanatory. There's literally turbo pads literally everywhere, or literally blue flame galore, pads everywhere. Very easy platinum to get on this one as well. I didn't talk much about that Slide Coliseum either, but that's another fun track, quite similar to Mario Kart from the SNES. It reminds me of. It's just your typical go-kart race. You're doing kart racing in real life. Typical go-kart race, what you normally race on. Sort of similar to Turbo Track, apart from all the crazy boost pads what you can find lying about over here. This can be quite tedious as well to get all the time crates in this one as well. So if you need to, just pace yourself a bit, like you have done in the past tracks, what you've seen me do, and then just pick them up as you go along. Definitely well worth getting all of the crates if you can, guys. Remember, you always get 10 seconds knocked off your time if you can actually pull it off. you have to kind of master the tight turns and the quick timing parts, because some of the crates here are quite tricky to actually pick up, and it's easy to miss one on this one because you're going so fast all the time and going across these boost pads like crazy. But yeah, I mean, like Slide Coliseum, another great track. Quite difficult getting all the crates on that one, but just keep practicing, like I say, and you'll eventually do it. Just follow where I go, as you usually do, and you should do just fine. Coming up to the end of the track now, so we're going to have another cutscene, our final cutscene second from last cutscene from Oxide. So yeah, I'll leave you to enjoy watching that cutscene now. I've just realised that I've done one little thing extra for you guys. As well as getting all the platinum relics, I've also got every single time crate on every single level. So that's another little bonus thing what I've got for you. If you are following along. Bearing in mind this is an old game, so yeah, if you are following along and you are having another blast through this, watching me through this, and yeah, by all means. So I'll see you after the cutscene, guys.
So you're back and you've gathered all my time relics. I'm impressed. Well, it's about time I taught you a real lesson in speed. This race is for keeps.
So again, Oxide returns once again to talk a bit of trash. That's saying, like, you know, you ain't the best until you beat me. You got to beat me one more time. Bearing in mind he's already cheated the first time when we raced him. So, I mean, I'm guaranteed he's going to be doing that exact same thing again. Up to his same old tricks, cheating on the first pass before the green light goes. I'm sure he's going to do exactly that right now again for round 2. 3, 2, 1. Yep, and he's done the same again. So pretty much exactly the same as we beat him on the first round. You just go race him again. I haven't noticed much difference. It may be a little bit harder, but to tell you the truth, I haven't really noticed much difference with Oxide on the second time round. Maybe a different story when you place him on hard mode though. Don't quote me on that one. But either way, everything's like a lot harder on hard mode, so he probably is harder. But yeah, like I say, we're going to be beating Oxide now for the last time. And then we've got another cutscene to do then. And then pretty much we got a load of like 20 minutes of credits rolling, which is everyone look forward to seeing the credits, don't they? No, I certainly don't. Can't stand them. As soon as I get the chance to skip them, I always try to skip them. But yeah, like I say, what we're going to do on this one then, guys, so after we've beaten Oxide, and we let the credits roll, I'm going to be talking about my next game I'm going to be starting to do for my next game, my next Let's Play or walkthrough, whatever I decide to do. I'm not sure whether to do commentary or just a normal no commentary like a walkthrough, because I think I should have called it probably a Let's Play because it's commentary. So yeah, I'm still thinking Resident Evil until the new big game's coming out, so we need to be jumping onto that. I did do a little bit of a test run of Resident Evil 4 the other day. Very rusty at that game. I haven't played that game since 2 years ago when it first released. I've actually gone through all of that and got the platinum trophy on that. Beat it on professional mode. Got everything really to do on that, really. Absolutely blast though, Resident Evil 4. Same for like I'd say Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil 1 is definitely a classic, the remake from 2002. which came out originally on the GameCube of all things. Sadly, that didn't do too well back then, but I know the GameCube didn't do very well at selling, but it was absolutely amazing. Whoever did play it absolutely loved it, including myself. Well, I did play the PS4 version, which came out a couple of years ago. Absolutely blasted through that. I actually got the platinum trophy on that as well. Really enjoyed that. Beating it on invisible mode. Yeah, you have to literally master the game to know that. I played through for about 5 times, so yeah, I kind of knew where a lot of the enemies were and the puzzles and things. But yeah, that's the idea. I could start with Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. I don't know. We'll see. Ryan is the last cutscene, guys. I'll speak to you after that.
You beat me once again!
Now I have to go back to the planet Gazmoxia, a complete loser. I must be getting slow in my old age.
That's it! I'm finished racing with these mushy backward worlds. Keep your miserable planet.
I'm out of here for good.
Always did love that ending right there, where you got Crash and Coco doing the Crash dance together, brother and sister. That's freaking wicked. But yeah, that's it, guys. That is the end of my CTR walkthrough, 101% walkthrough, to be precise. I hope you have enjoyed it, going through it. Oxide's gone for good now, so we won't need to be racing him anymore. He's literally gone to Gazmoxia, wherever he's come from, and he won't be returning until Crash Bash, shall we say. Because he actually does make a return in that game. Speaking of Crash Bash, though, I really do wish they made a Crash Bash remake, because that would be definitely a must-do for a walkthrough of that. I would definitely do a 200% walkthrough of that, and I'll get every single gold relic, and also platinum relic. So I think that is 200% for Crash Bash. That's what it was back then. I really would love to see it on PS5. Absolutely wicked. Still waiting on that though, but I don't think they will ever do that. But yeah, like I say, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough. Thank you for everyone who's tuned in and watched all of my parts of my walkthrough, and the people who've liked my videos as well, and following me as whatever I do and whatever comes next. I really appreciate you guys following me, and I'm seeing my views going up a bit more now, so more people are starting to see my videos. Slowly but surely, that's working. I'm liking it. So if any of you guys are actually like sharing my videos or giving it a like, it does help out my channel big time. It makes other people know about my channel and know about me, and if they want to see more content from me, that'd be great. I mean, it's always good to see more people to know about my channel, and if people are liking what I see, what I'm doing, then yeah, you're going to see more of it, plenty more of it. And if I get more people to watch my things, and if you guys have any ideas of what I'd like to do or what you'd like to see next, my next walkthrough, yeah, I'm all ears. I'm all ears, guys. If you want to see a certain game on PS5 or PS4, yeah, do let us know. But yeah, we're going through all the credits now. Again, our favourite, of course. So all the characters, all their backstories, what they did after after CTR was beaten, Oxide was beaten, and yeah, there's literally about 20 minutes plus of this. So yeah, it's going to be here quite a while. Nitrous oxide went back to the planet gas Moxia, a broken alien. Well, you're a cheater and broken, so you only got yourself to blame, Oxide. Come on now. You know you only got yourself to blame there. Cheating, and then you still lost. That is a big embarrassment. But yeah, I mean, like, that's what I was gonna say. Like, so Resident Evil 4, I had a brief little test run live stream of that the other day, just to try it out, see how it is. I'm very rusty at it, like I say. I haven't played it for about 2 years, so I was pretty bad at it. But yeah, I mean, like, so like, I'm just wondering, like, what would be a really good game to do next, apart from Resident Evil. I know Days Gone's coming out soon. It's a pretty big game. Don't really want to do really big games at the moment, because I'll be there for a long time, especially with Days Gone and any big game what comes up. I'm trying to probably stick to medium to smallish games. I was thinking maybe like Telltale games or something. That might be a blast to go through, because they ain't too long to do. But yeah, I mean, that's an idea. I'll have to just think of something. I'll have to think of something. Or even the original Crash Bandicoot games. You know, Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, 3. Since I've done CTR now and that's completed, all the Platinum Relics are done. Everything basically is done for that one, done and dusted. But yeah, I mean, I've played through, platinumed every single Crash game. Crash 1, 2, 3. Apart from Crash 4. It is pretty difficult, Crash 4. Takes a lot of patience, which I don't have anymore. But yeah, I mean, Crash 1, Crash 2, Crash 3. I mean, if people are still liking that and wanting to see that, I mean, I'll do that. I probably would do a walkthrough of that game. If I did do that one, I probably would try and go for 100% on that one as well. If I can do 100% on Crash 1, start with Crash 1, get 100% all the gems on that one. I know they have added relics in that game now as well for the Insane trilogy, so that's another thing. That will be pretty difficult, very difficult on some of them, especially them that bridge level, yeah, and slippery climb, absolute nightmares them can be. Crash 1's definitely the hardest Crash out of the original trilogy. Crash 1 absolutely smokes it. Crash 2, my personal favourite is Crash 2. Mostly platform levels, probably a couple vehicle levels where you ride on the polar bear. That's the only vehicle level, roughly, vehicle levels where you can actually go on that. And of course then you got Crash 3, which is quite a lot of vehicle levels, underwater levels, plane levels, where you're racing in the sky, shooting down planes and all sorts really. Also, you can play as Coco. That was the first time you could actually play as Coco in the original trilogy. Because on the old PS1, you could only actually play as Crash on a lot of those, until like Crash 3, when you could actually play as Coco a couple of times, when you had to ride on the Pura Tiger, and that's what you used to be able to play as. But I know they did change that in the Insane trilogy. They gave you the option where you could actually play as Coco throughout the whole game of Crash Bandicoot 2 and number 3. I thought that was a little cool feature. And then they added a couple little bonus levels, what wasn't in the PS1 game. Pretty crazy levels, if I'm honest. I think it's like a Future Frenzy ones, which was quite popular back in the day. So yeah, that was a couple of them. I think there was 2 levels they added in Crash 3, and I think they added 1 in Crash Bandicoot 1. I think they did. That was another thing. But yeah, I mean, like that's another idea. I mean, I could do Crash Bandicoot. Do a Crash Bandicoot like walk through, let's play, and just go through them games, and then just blast through those, and then just do 100% of them. Yeah. What do you reckon, guys? What do you think? What do you think? Crash Bandicoot 1 or Resident Evil? What would you prefer to see me do? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. But yeah, like I say, I reckon in the future, I reckon they will do a Crash Team Racing 2. They've got to do a Crash Team Racing 2 eventually. I mean, how well this one done? I mean, this was absolutely amazing for what they've done. They added the original game, and they also added the Nitro kart levels into it as well. So it's like a 2-in-1 game as such. Even though I know back on the PS2 days where Nitro Kart did come out, it wasn't as good as CTR. Nowhere near. The gameplay of that and the way you handled the karts and all that, it just wasn't the same as the original Crash Team Racing. I remember when I had it back in the day, Nitro Kart, when I seen it, I thought, oh, it looks just like CTR. But as soon as I started playing it, I was wrong. It didn't feel like Crash Team Racing at all. The boost mode, the drifting, it just wasn't there. I mean, when you try to build up your momentum with your boosting and all that, you done a couple boosts and then straight away you'd lose it like instantly after about 1 second, 2 seconds, which really broke the momentum for me. And that's what put me off. But gameplay wise and story wise, it was similar to CTR. I mean, the way it worked on Crash Nitro, Nitro Kart, was you could pick 2 teams. You could either pick the Team Bandicoot, where you had Crash, Coco, and Crunch. Each one of those basically similar to what you see on there. You had Crash Bandicoot, which was the overall kart racer, decent speed, acceleration, and turning. Then you had Coco, which is acceleration, superior in acceleration. And then you had Crunch Bandicoot, which is similar to like Dingle Dial, and Tiny Tiger, which is really good speed but not good turning. And what they did back then was you could choose for every single race what you raced on. Instead of just having one character to race through the whole game, which you did in the original PS1 days, you could actually choose between the 3 characters. So you could either, if you fancied like racing on as Crunch for one of the levels because it was more speed based, you could race as him, or if you wanted to race as Coco, you could do the same there. And I thought that was a cool little feature at the time because that was absent from the original CTR, and I really did like that feature. And then pretty much same as CTR, you race on 4 tracks, face a boss, you get a key, so on, exactly the same as CTR there. And then you get, the only difference is the boss you race on there, for the final boss, is Emperor Vila. There's a bit of a plot twist at the end with that one. You see him as like a really like powerful like emperor, pretty big, and then once you race him once, he says, oh, pretty much the same as Oxide. Oh, you need to get all my time relics before you race me again. And then he has a bit of a meltdown once you get the relics and you beat him again. And then he basically malfunctions. And in the end, he ends up being a machine body as well. So there was actually like a little alien living, working inside that big body of his, and that was the true self. He was a decoy all along. And that was the little plot twist they had for Nitro Kart. And then you also had the ending as well for Team Bandicoot, because you get teleported to like a coliseum as such. So Emperor Vilo teleports you to like this coliseum, and both Crash and Cortex's team are both teleported to his like planet as such. And then once you beat him, you get teleported back to Ensanti Beach for Crash, and then Cortex's castle for Cortex's team. But yeah, basically they had two different endings, a good ending and a bad ending. So if you pick the dark version, which is the Team Cortex exactly the same. So Cortex is a balanced car racer. Engine was the acceleration, same for Coco, and then you also had Tiny Tiger for speed, same as Crunch. So Emperor Velo basically teleports Cortex while Cortex is in his castle, along with Tiny Tiger and Engine, and then they have to race through the whole of the game. And then once they beat Emperor Velo, they can they get teleported back, and Cortex, I think, takes control of the planet. I think that's the dark ending. But yeah, really good game. I mean, like, you know, overall what it was an improvement for, like, the graphics was much better than the PS1, but the gameplay of the cards and all that, that's what really mattered more than anything. That's what really made it for me, was the gameplay, how it felt. Not so much the graphics, because the graphics, I mean, you know, I can make do with the graphics. If the gameplay is really spot on, bang on, like the original CTR was, then, you know, that just reigns supreme for me all day long. That's what you want. And yeah, other than that, if they nailed the CTR controls and the gameplay, they would have made an absolute beast of the game. Absolute beast. And it probably would have sold much better as well. But yeah, it's such a shame they didn't nail the gameplay elements of it. But other than that, like, you know, it was an alright car game. But like I say, CTR is still the #1 kart racing game ever made, and still is to this day. Same for Nitro Fueled. They nailed the Nitro Fueled, absolute bang on. No complaints from me with CTR Nitro Fueled. They've actually nailed that, and I'm just glad they actually asked the fans and some feedback back and forth when they were making this game, how it felt. And I know they did get other people to come in and check it out and see what they thought, old school or CTR players, and how it felt. And I reckon that's how they just got it just right, exactly how it should feel, and that's what I reckon they've done so well. It all comes down to fan feedback. That's what it all comes down to, especially when they remake these old games, you know, and especially new devs who probably didn't play the originals either. You need, like, proper true fans who did play the games and know insides and outs of it, how it feels. That's what they need, and that's what they've nailed it with, and I reckon that's why they've done so well with this game. But yeah, guys, like I say, that is I think that's been a real bit of a blast. CTR has been absolutely really good. I really enjoyed doing this walkthrough for you guys. I really did enjoy it. Yeah, like I say, the last time I completed this game was back in 2019. I'm sure I was like one of the first people to get the Platinum Trophy on this game, which was crazy. I know I did beat the game and get all the Platinum Relics in the first, like, 3 days of it being out. Bearing in mind I did have the original and I grew up with the original CTR, so I still remember that off by heart. And I remember all the shortcuts and a few little tricks and all that to do. That's what probably helped me out a lot of things. And I'm just glad to pass on, like, you know, some of the things over to you lads who are actually going to give this game another playthrough, if you are yourself. Yeah, I'm glad to have helped you out and shown you a few shortcuts to try out for yourselves, and hopefully get some wicked times for yourselves. And if you need to, like I say, get your Platinum Relics done, just follow along with me and then you'll get them in no time. But yeah, like I say, man, 30 minutes in, more or less 30 minutes in. We're almost near the end of the video now. But yeah, we got literally, I'm going to show you right at the end of the game, guys, once we go back to the gameplay. I'm going to show you all of the relics, every single island area. So all of it, so just to show you that it's all 101% completed. And I'm going to show you the old save room for the last time as well. It's like a farewell goodbye, isn't it? Till next time, of course. But yeah, I'll have to see. I mean, I'm going to have a look when I'm going to be starting my next Let's Play. I'll probably just make a decision what I decide to do. I'll have to have a think what game I'm going to do next. If I am going to do it, it'll probably be in a couple of days, and then I'll just upload the part. I may even do a live stream of Resident Evil again, if you guys want to tune in. Just check back a couple of times. Oh yeah, I forgot to say the last time as well, apart from liking and subscribing and all that, there's also ringing the bell, clicking the bell icon as well, so you know when I've uploaded a video. So remember to do that, guys, if you are keeping track on my videos, and if you want to see what's happening next, what I decide to do next, just click that bell icon, keep it clicked, and have them notifications turned on, and then you'll see when my next video is up and running. So just remember to do that. But yeah, like I say, really it's just going to be a waiting game really until the big games come out. May time's definitely going to be the time, hopefully, until then some big games start coming out, and then you will see some walkthroughs of them being done, guys. So be sure to be checking back. If I'm not doing anything at the time, bear in mind, once you see them games coming out, be sure to check back on my channel, because most likely I would have started one of them new games, most likely. But hopefully I probably will be doing another Let's Play before then, because that'd be quite a bit of time before that comes around anyway, because we're only on like February, halfway through February at the moment, so that is quite a bit of a gap at the moment. So I most likely will be doing other things, so I'll probably be doing other Let's Plays or maybe another walkthrough. So yeah, just remember to check back around about then. I probably will be talking about it as well. As soon as that comes around, as soon as that comes closer, I'll probably let you guys know my posts on my channel as well, what I'll be doing, and keeping you guys up to date what's happening. Bloody hell, I've just realised that. See what I mean? Like the credits are still actually rolling. Literally about 20 minutes of literally credits non-stop. It just shows how many people have actually made this game. And it's crazy how many people actually make this game. But they've done absolutely a wicked job of it, though. Give it that. 2018, bloody hell. I know the game did come out in 2019. Must have been beta testing or something back then. But yeah, the original game came out in 1999. It's a long time ago. But yeah, I mean, I really do. I do really wish they brought some older games onto here. You know, just remade like Crash Bash or something. You know, that'd be really absolutely amazing if they'd done that. But yeah, we're at the end of the credits now, then, guys. Thank you for playing. Yeah, thank you for making a good game there, lads. Appreciate it. You've done a good job. So, guys, we're coming to the end of the video now. Then I'm going to show you the progression now. Insanity Beach, fully completed. Lost Ruins, fully completed. Glacier Park, fully completed. Citadel City, completed. And Gemstone Valley. All CTR tokens and all 18 platinum relics. So yeah, guys, I will say thank you very much for tuning in to watch my walkthrough, and hope you've enjoyed every one of these parts as much as I have. I'll leave you guys to it then with this old school save. So I'll see you on my next walkthrough, guys. Take it easy.